My name is Mr. Darlington Uche Chukwu Oji. I'm originally from Abia State. I'm married here in Plateau. My wife is Tarok. I'm from Plateau State here, Kwampe, besides. I'm a graduate of the University of Jos, Business Management. I also have a BSc in History and International Relations also. I also did a diploma in local government administration, and so I think in fact that's why I had to start here, because I feel Plateau is my home. You know, it's a place that brought me luck, love, everything. In fact, that's why I had to take one from Plateau, because I really want to belong to Plateau. In fact, I've been here since 2004. Practically, I love being an entrepreneur. I love business, and I love anything housing. You know, when I was growing up, my parents used to be civil servants, and we used to stay in this house. When I was in Lagos, then my primary school, these small cubic houses for civil servants and stuff like that. So you always want to have quarrel with your neighbor, you know, stuff like. So I've always wanted something different. When we moved to Abuja, it was still the same pattern. The housing thing was really not easy. So I just loved it. I've worked with few companies in Lagos who does construction and real estate. So you have friends in Abuja who is into the thing as well. So we started small. It's a passionate thing I want and I love. So we started small. I've lived in over 2-3 houses I've sold. The house I live in, I'll sell it, build another one, maybe build 2 of it, making profit from the one I've sold and stuff like that, because I also check out the market too. Each time I go to a place to buy a property, and I just have this luck, you know, selling it twice of what I bought it, so I reinvest it again. So that's how the building and the construction thing grew. We've been around Jos the company has been around for about 10 years, but officially CAC we registered in 2018. But you know, we had a business name before now. So it's just a passionate thing, and thank God, and Plateau blessed me. So Awardee 12 is practically into luxury houses. Yes, it's just not the regular house you can just go pay and just go in. Our houses contains everything in it. We manage your trash. You have your laundry, a machine inside. We are security conscious because no one can access you. If someone comes to visit you in the environment where we have our property, the security have to call, because we have Intel phones in all the flats, have to call the flats. If you're not picking, I don't think they'll let that person inside. And if you're leaving, we have to still confirm if the person in the house is okay. He has to pick too before you leave the gate. So it's total luxury. Depends. We have classes of the luxury. They are the ones you go in straight in just with your bags, and they are ones you go in just with your electrical sets and your chair, because the wardrobes, the cabinets, every other thing is inside already. So it depends which one you want to rent or go in with. So it's just the classes. Just, it's like my friends always say, it's the Europe in Nigeria. From the weather to the environment, despite the itches, little challenges we are facing, the curfew, the crisis, but it's still a base. It's not easy. I can't just tell you that, okay, just come out to invest in real estate here in Jos. When we started, the luxury houses were, some people discourage us that Jos is a civil servant state, or this one where you come here, nothing. You can't make it here, there is nothing. But in short, most of them now say, what's up, how are we going to start this thing? I said, okay, if you want to start now, I think it's too late now, because most of the properties we bought were years ago. They've appreciated, and the kind of development have come to that place. Because everywhere we go to build our houses, we find out that as soon as we start our structure, around it, people start springing up houses. So it's a kind of bring development to that area. But right now, even when my friends talk to me, I'll say, come, let's go. When they go, the same land we bought for maybe a few years ago for a low price, now it's 2 times higher. So you see, the investment is not just now, it's a gradual thing. So you come in now and think, okay, you want to be like Aigier, so you want to just pop, it's just a suicide. It's suicidal. So that's it.
So how is
the cheapest we have? It's here in Just Nuts, around the Equastaff. It's about the single bedroom flat is about 250, but the 2-bedroom flat is about 450,000 naira. But in Rayfield, the least house we have there is 1.1 million for rent. 1.1 million naira for rent. Yes, it's already been rented out. So in short, we are running short right now. Yes, and it's being rushed. The demand is even high right now. Even the one we are building now, the least a single bedroom flat is about 700,000 naira. People are started paying already. There's a single bedroom, a parlor and a room. It goes for 700. The 2-bedroom flat goes for 1.1 million. The 3-bedroom flat goes for 1.6 million. So, and it's in fact right now we have fun, but we have a policy. We don't collect money yet until our projects are all done, so to avoid any issues or stuff like that. We are private entities, and the only thing we just want the government to do is just very simple. Bust all the roads, create roads, that's all. Leave the rest to us. Once there's this road there, the electrical pole is passing, it's easier for us to come in, but in a place where there's no road, we can't try to create that kind of road, and try to develop it ourselves. It's really bulky, capital-wise. So we just hope, the government will just try to expand, no matter how far the place is in Plateau, but most especially in Jos, the capital, because it's easier here than going to other local government or stuff like that. This is a passion. This is a passionate thing, because I know I'm coming from. I was not born with a silver spoon. Though my parents did their best to give me the best of education, but I've seen pain, I've seen poverty. The least we could do is just the little things we can do to just change the simplest of lives. I just believe that when you want to change your life, you don't need to just that simple thing. Is it providing water? Water can reduce cholera. We have cholera now everywhere, Lassa fever. Those things are maybe bad water or stuff like that from the stream. There are places here in Jos that have not gotten water for over 40 years. When they brought it up to us, it wasn't easy. Trust me, then I was kind of broke. But I went to the place. I couldn't even go inside. I had to just come back. We sorted for borehole guy. He came in. He was even coming to another place that, man, the thing, the depth is so far. It was really heavy, but we did it. You know, and I after doing that thing, I just felt so comfortable. Like every day I call, what's up, what's going on? As in, is everybody drinking? Is everybody okay? They'll say yes, because we have to buy them a gin. After setting the whole thing, we have to get them a gin, just in case there's no lights, they can still pump water. And we are happy. Today we've done over 3 projects in Plateau State, one in Genta, one in Aigier, and one in I think Angwan Keke. That in short, the one in Angwan Keke, they are so happy that they had to extend it to a place called Congo, Russia. I've not been there though before. I've not gone there, but the joy. So that's the passionate thing. You know, it's not easy releasing that kind of money, because that kind of money can even get me maybe 1 hectare of land in a Kwan, making more money. But seeing those people happy, pregnant women not carrying water in their head, walking miles just to get even water that is not even clean enough. You know, so it's just a passionate thing, and I hope to keep doing more. I have many of them as friends. Many of shots, also my staff here, 7% of them are from Plateau. Even outside the direct and indirect jobs they get from the construction at Plateau. Sometimes when we talk, I advise them. You know, most of them come for support. Sometimes when some of them will just, you know, once they make a little money, they also want to get married. So most of them will just come to my office and like, Oga, I want to marry you. I said, but I want you to support me. I was like, what do you have? You have a house? No. I stay with my parents, or I stay in my mom's one of the room and stuff like that. So I used to tell them, look, you can't do this. It's not just going to work, because they're going to bring your kids into this world. And how? You nothing, you don't have any establishment or stuff. But most of them come in and sir, I've saved so amount of money. I need so amount to start up something. So each time I give them that amount, I monitor the business for them. I monitor it and they always know how strict I am. So once I've seen they've got to some extent, I let them be. You know, so that's how that's it's just, you know. But more of them enjoy the let's say flexing life, the fun life, even without achieving, no investment, no back plan. Because sometimes we don't work all year round. They always believe that they always have a job. Once they come, Oga must give us work. But sometimes it's not like that. So I used to say you have to. So like one of them, he had some money. He said he wants to get a bike. He wants to do it on a high purchase. So I added up. We got the bike, and he still works in the site. Someone drives the bike for him. So I monitor the funds. You know, I told him, look, we're not spending this money. You have a deal. We will sign the deal. That's audio deal. This money go to a particular account. Once it's grown, you get 2 bikes. Put it on high purchase for 2 bikes. Once you get 10 bikes, once you get the 10 bikes, then you can manage it yourself. So that's the concept, because this one was serious. Not all of them come very serious like that. Some of them want to just come get the little they have, just go have fun and stuff like that. Well, I tell them every day, they need to just get focused first. The attraction of the social life, or what they see on social media, is totally fake. I said social media is a scam. If you follow that trend there, you just end up regretting, and before you realize, it's just too late. And so I advise them every day. I do my best. Family, just hang out with my family, friends, play video game. I love video games too. And I study online about business plans, about real estate too as well. So that's why some of the concepts I get, it's my concept. I'm not an architect, but when the architect comes to us, I say, no, I want this, like, so even when the house comes, I'm like, wow. You know, so I learn about crazy things, about things that are luxurious in the internet. I try to bring them to reality, you know, imagination into reality. So that's what I do most times when I'm not really working. Well, I was surprised. I was shocked because I'm a very, very private person. I'm so private. And when I was told, I was like, wow, are you serious? I was even thinking the person was joking. So he has to start showing me some stuffs online and stuff like that. So I was like, I say, but how? Because even when we did all those humanitarian thing, even when they were launching it, I wasn't there because I travel a lot. I travel so much, so I wasn't there, and I was like, but I'm just happy, I don't know what to say, but I'm really, 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 really privileged, and I just thank God, and I pray for the organizers to keep on doing their best to encourage many people out there who is like me to really, do more, because this whole thing now is really making me want to do more for the state. So. I won't say they are like the angel who just going to be like let's pour water or make it's just like an encouragement. It's like I was thinking I'm not being seen, but I just feel like I'm just feeling myself around because they say, hey, you've won this and we are giving you this to do more. So I can't really wait to when I'm settled to just get one or two projects, even if it's not the borehole, it must not be the borehole, it might be some other thing, because apart from the borehole, we also do many project widows and students like that. I can't remember all, but it's just still going to encourage me to do more because it's an eye opener now for your organization to just recognize me with this.